Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Combiner Wars Swindle. Again, thank you to Nick for sending this out to me to take a look at. And yeah, he's... I hate this thing. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I'm not a fan of the way this thing looks. Swindle was never this big brawny type, so this doesn't jive well with me. This head sculpt. What is with this head sculpt? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it kind of gets you the Swindle feel, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's got the big gray patch in the back. Eyes. I don't like this. I just don't like the way it looks. To be completely honest, I compliment like him for having purple plastic and then this clear plastic with paint over it, and how they're able to match that paint so well. Here, not so much at all. I mean, what the hell, guys? And it's like, why is this even painted to begin with? Why wouldn't you just mold that in the same color plastic as that? Unless it's like sprue molded with a different piece. But it looks like this. I can't. Yeah, this is definitely not the same foot piece that Rook had. So it's like, what the hell, guys? What's going on here? Yeah. So anyway. Okay, so tiny little tampographed Decepticon logo there. Goofy looking head. Nice little purple going on here. Some headlights going on. Gunmetal. Shoulders are on ball joints. Get a good range of motion there. Definitely hollow. We're not focusing on that though. Bicep swivel. Ratcheted elbows. Waist swivels. Hips are on ball joints. Thigh swivel. Bends at the knee, and then the foot does have a little bit of a rocker to it. So yeah, I don't have a Rook at the moment, so I can't really tell you everything, but I know the hands have been remolded. It looks like the feet and the legs. Looks like the whole thing was pretty much remolded a little bit. Anyway, he's got the little pistol here. I think this is his. And then to transform him, same as Rook. Let's see if I can remember how. So fold this down like this. Then this can come up. I'm going to rotate the head around just like that. These will come back and they fold up. Somehow I can remember. Like there, they fold down like this. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Here we go. Just fold down and plug in. There you go. And do the same thing over here. And then take the legs here and this will untab. And just tab it in. And then fold the feet up. Just like that. Then you can take this assembly and just folds down, locks into place, and there you have him in his Jeep mode. Rolls fairly well. You got these big tan plugs right there. I think those look really bad. Those look worse than having just black wheels. I wish they would have just done silver. Come on, just a little silver paint there. Tiny little Decepticon logos. I mean, seriously, come on. You guys run out of budget for the Decepticon logos on Vortex and Blast Off. You take the gun here and you can plug this right into the middle here if you want to. So it looks alright. He definitely looks okay. I personally would have used like Off-Road's mold for him. I think that would, having a truck or an SUV type would have been a little bit better than this. This definitely has a Swindle feel to it here, to an extent. It's kind of got that Hummer-esque type look going on. Lots of molded detail, really nice. I actually, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm really liking this alt mode. Yeah, this thing rocks. I know they're doing Hound in this mold. I might have to pick that up because I think that's going to fit Hound a lot better than it does Swindle. I think Swindle should have been, probably like that SUV or something like that, with a different head sculpt. Hasbro, different head sculpt. Again, this gray square makes no sense. I wish it would have just been, the same color, brown as everything else. But yeah, anyway. So you fold this back. He's got a faux chest, but like front of a Jeep, like the G1 did. But he has nothing like that on the front here. So that's straight fan service. So for all those people that sit there and say, these figures are for kids, this is not for a kid. This is an adult, figure. Show it off. Hey, yeah, we do remember G1. That's why we're painting the chest to look like Swindle, rather than doing something different. So, a kid wouldn't care what Swindle looks like. Okay, so when people argue that that Combiner Wars figures are for kids only, there's my argument right there. And that's sad. That is just sad. That's the best they can do. So folding this back up. This has a little port here, a little tab there. You just plug that in, give him back his gun. And of course, like I said before in one of the other videos, he comes with those stupid big handgun feet thing, and I don't care for those, so we're not looking at them. Same exact thing as we've seen. So there he is. Here he is with Vortex and Blast Off, and you can see where my problem comes in is the fact that he's taller, and I don't remember him being taller, and he's definitely wider, and I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of him being that much wider. I mean, this guy looks like he's the Bruiser. We'll look at Brawl next and put him next to Brawl, see how those two look together, but ultimately, I mean, this guy is a tank, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this. I think they should have retooled this mold into like a more modern version of a tank for Brawl. I think that would have worked better, and then used Off-Road as Swindle. I know mostly that's talking about just doing a straight repaint of Defensor at this point, but at the same time, this is all just repaints of something. He's at least got some heavy retooling. I mean, could they put a little of this budget into his head?